There's a saying in footy, you don't always see the fall coming until it's too late. And for the 2017 Adelaide Crows, that fall wasn't gradual. It wasn't gentle, it was a nosedive. From minor premiers to broken within 4 quarters of football, and they haven't been the same since. But to truly grasp what was lost that day, you have to understand what they built leading up to it. When Don Pyke took the reins in late 2015, Adelaide were grieving. Just months earlier, the club had lost its coach, Phil Walsh, in one of the most shocking moments in AFL history. An off-field tragedy that shook the league. But what followed was equally remarkable. A group that could have fallen apart, rallied. Under Scott Camporeale's interim leadership, they played with spirit, aggression.
Everyone's got to step up and I guess I'm just trying to do my bit for the footy club and the players.
And when Pyke took over, he didn't reinvent the wheel, he sharpened it.
We're in a really good position. We've got a solid playing group, we've got some good coaches, and that's exciting to see how we can improve that going forward.
Suddenly, by 2016, the Crows had built the most dangerous forward line in the league. Walker, Jenkins, Lynch, Betts, Cameron. 5 very different threats, all firing in sync. The midfield? Underestimated. Sloan and the Crouch brothers weren't seen as elite, but they didn't care. And behind the ball, Talia was marshalling a back line built on system, not superstardom. 2017 arrived, and Adelaide exploded out of the blocks. 6-0 to start the year, including blowout wins over GWS, Richmond and Port. By mid-season, they were the competition's juggernaut. Fast, relentless, almost cruel in transition. And when they beat Geelong by 21 in round 18, it felt inevitable. The flag was theirs to lose.
It's got so many tricks here. It'll be the left foot. What a way to start the season.
Made it all happen. Good grab, Charlie Cameron. Things may have been getting away from GWS a little. Really nice grab.
This wasn't just a good team, this was a club on a mission. Everything about 2017 Adelaide felt right. The cohesion, the chemistry, the confidence. Taylor Walker, the man with the mullet and the booming right foot, was the spiritual core. Betts lit up Adelaide Oval every fortnight, and Charlie Cameron, maybe the most electric player of the season, would change games with a single touch. But it wasn't just about talent, it was the buy-in, the we before me mantra, the Wolfpack midfield, the crowd chanting Tex's name, the scoreboard pressure, the 100-point weeks. It was all working. And when they finished the season atop the ladder with the league's best percentage, the stage was set. Finals were coming, and Adelaide weren't just chasing glory, they were chasing redemption. It had been nearly 20 years since their back-to-back flags, since Jarman's last quarter magic, and for a club that had been through trauma, heartbreak and mediocrity, this was supposed to be the moment everything turned.
Involved, and now Smith with a long goal. Brilliant.
In the qualifying final, they destroyed GWS. By halftime, it was over. And that's when the hype reached fever pitch. The city of Adelaide was ready. A one-club town, breathing as one. And then came Geelong. Another preliminary. Another chance to stumble. Instead, they came out swinging. Cameron kicked the opener. Betts set the crowd alight. They piled on 6 goals to 1 in the first quarter and never looked back. They won by 10 goals. Charlie had 5, and the Crows were back in the grand final for the first time since 1998. Everything was perfect. September 30th, 2017, Adelaide v Richmond. The most attacking team of the season versus the best pressure team. It was billed as a classic, and for 15 minutes it looked like one.
Final. Underway. McIntosh stolen by Laird. He's had plenty of the footy here early. Cameron went and got it again. Fancy handball. Laird to Crouch. Crouch short ball. Sloan. Sloan was marked 40 out directly in front. Wait until you hear this. Very close to the man on the mark. Adelaide with the first.
Jenkins couldn't quite. Cameron looking dangerous. Left foot to the goal place. Not quite for Blossom. Eddie, they've got two. Betts has got his first.
And then it turned hard.
Over in the middle of the ground, and then Caddy goes on, and the Tigers have got their first. Little kick forward. Hurley to kick a goal. He does. Big that was. Goes around. Has it got the length? I think it's a goal.
The Tigers' pressure strangled the corridor. Suddenly, Lynch was nowhere. Walker was invisible. Sloan was smothered. And Adelaide's game plan? Exposed. One-dimensional. Lateral. Panicked. By half-time, the Crows had kicked just 4 goals. By three-quarter time, the crowd was in stunned silence. And when Dusty Martin kicked the sealer, you could feel it.
Entering the ball. Martin front spot. Martin's got it. And Dusty hooking. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. That's the cream on the most beautiful cake imaginable.
A dynasty had been born, just not in Adelaide. Richmond ran away 48-point winners, and the Crows shattered. Because in this league, it's not just about getting there, it's about finishing the job. And for Adelaide, they never got that second chance.